Sit. Sit.
Let's go.
The sound of blocking sleds popping means football is almost back. I'm Glenn Johnson, and today we take a look inside the training camp of the Fredericktown Black Cats. After going 4-7 in 2014 and graduating 13 seniors, head coach Paul Sauer seems to be more comfortable entering his second year with the team.
Well, I'm really excited, to get things underway. I know the kids a lot better than I did a year ago. I think there's a lot of athletic kids returning. We seem to be a lot more upbeat. We really worked hard in the off season in the weight room, and I'm looking for bigger and better things this year.
Like any team that graduates a large group of seniors the year before, Fredericktown will have to fill its share of holes, but Sauer says they have returning players in key spots.
Offensive line, the left side is returning from last year, and Dalton King and Ross Lunsford and Winthy Couch was our center at some times last year. So we're going to have to find some guys and to play that right side. But we've got Dominic Zumo and Luke Myers. Some of those guys will fit in there and step up. It's their time to shine. They're just going to have to fill in. We return Brock O'Neill and Matthew Williams as running backs and receivers, and Zach Keller. So we've got a little bit of experience coming back there.
One of the two-way starters returning, senior linebacker and left tackle Dalton King, who says his senior class is ready to step up.
Well, we got a lot of hard-working kids, a lot of experience too. Most of us have played varsity since our freshman and sophomore year, so I think we'll be pretty good. Me and Brock O'Neill we're both captains this year, and we're looking to really lead this team this year. We want to go far this year.
O'Neill plays running back and receiver on offense, and he's a hard-hitting safety on defense, and he can usually be found setting the tone in practice.
Definitely, we got to make a statement and get these younger players up so they know how to play. You got to keep the enthusiasm up so everybody have a good time in practice. But you get a lot more done when you're having fun and working hard.
For the fans who come watch the Black Cats, they'll be introduced to a new starting signal caller this season.
Right now, Cody Smith's probably got the upper hand. He's a junior. He was injured last year as a sophomore and missed the biggest part of the season. So if hopefully he can stay healthy this year, and we've got some kids working in the backup role, a good freshman coming in, and Colton Rakeup that he may not be ready for us this year, but a year or two down the line, who knows.
Brock O'Neill gives his scouting report on the new Black Cat QB.
He does good. He can throw a good ball. He did get injured last year, so he's got to work on his footwork. He is a bigger guy. He'll lower his shoulder if he has to. He's not afraid to do that. He'll launch the ball. He can throw a good ball. Although
the quarterback spot may be set, Sauer says there are some other spots up for grabs during camp.
Well, I think finding a guy to step in at that tailback position and also be able to give Brock and Matthew a break at the running back and receiver position, and actually our X and our Y. We've got we graduated a couple guys that played there for us last year, and it's going to be important, for some guys to step up and fill those roles.
Brock O'Neill and Matthew Williams are two leading rushers returning from last season. Dalton King says it feels good to block for players as explosive as they are.
Yes, it does. We want to get them boys some big holes so they can break some big plays.
And Brock shares that admiration for his big boys up front.
Line's the most important thing. That's great. Today, even without pads, we've had linemen blocking downfield, and I'm really impressed with that. I think it'll be great.
And then on defense, Fredericktown gave up 24 points per game last season, fourth in the conference. With a healthy group of returners coming back, Sauer is confident in an improvement.
We've got a couple linebackers in Dalton and Luke Karokas and Ross Lunsford that played some linebacker, and some D linemen with Braden Matthews, and our secondaries. 2 out of the 3 are back there, Brock and Matthew, and even Zach Keller played some for us back there last year. So we graduated some good ones, but we've got some good ones coming back.
Brock O'Neill told me that what makes this defense tick is going to be speed.
We have a lot of team speed, maybe not certain individuals, but our team has a lot more speed than we have in the past maybe.
But that is assuming the team can stay healthy. Last year, Fredericktown's season was marred by injuries. Sauer says the team is now better equipped to handle those setbacks, not because they're deeper, but because they've been asked to do it before.
One thing about high school football is you're always going to have injuries, and it prepares the kids to step up when it's their turn, when they're asked to do something, and that's what we're looking for. Is, if we face some adversity and we get some people hurt, hopefully we've got the right combination here that we can step up and fill the void.
I hope we can just stay injury free this year. I mean, we had to step up last year. We had a lot of good senior athletes that were injured, and just hopefully we stay injury free this year.
I think we can go pretty far this year. Last year we started out a little shaky because we had some injuries. We didn't have as much maturity last year as we do this year. I think we'll be pretty good this year.
Now, the team did start to get healthy toward the end of last season, and that resulted in some late season wins.
I'm hoping that we can build on the success of the last 4 games last year. We won 3 out of the last 4, and hopefully, we pick up where we left off. Hopefully we can come out of the gate a lot stronger than we were last year.
The Black Cats will be looking for their first winning season since 2012, but a tough white division of the MAFC stands in their way.
Year in, year out, this is one of the tougher conferences in southeast Missouri, and we're going to have our hands full with Park Hills, I think St. John's going to be much improved from last year, but likewise I think we'll be much improved, so it'll be a fun season, to see how things shake out.
It was Brock O'Neill who said it best when describing the outlook of the 2015 Fredericktown Black Cats.
I think we're very capable of big things. We have a lot of potential, but potential doesn't matter unless you fulfill that potential, and I have a lot of faith in my teammates and my coaches that will get that done.
The Black Cats begin the season by hosting Kennett on August 21st, the team that ended their season in the second round of districts last year. Reporting from the Fredericktown Black Cats football training camp, I'm Glenn Johnson.
Black Cats on 3, ready? 1, 2, 3, Black Cats!